What's going on, everybody? This is the first official Shingle RX of Oklahoma podcast. I'm here with Caleb Dahl, and we're going to be discussing everything from dark streaks to changing insurance policies and all of that in between. So we're excited. Caleb, thanks for joining me here today. So what are you seeing on these roofs as far as these dark streaks? What is dark streaks actually?
So the biggest issue is a lot of people just assume that it's dirt or soot from your chimney, whatever that kind of may be, and it's not. It's an algae, and the algae is blue green at its base level, but it builds this hardened case on top from the sun, and that's what turns it black. So what it's actually doing is it begins to eat at the limestone in those shingles that has the asphalt adhesion. So you're just going to start to lose your granules more and more the more that that algae sits on top of your roof.
Yeah.
And granules are your
That
protective
algae is
state.
alive and it's actually
Yeah.
eating at that shingle. So it's growing, it's spreading.
Yep.
If you don't have it now and your neighbor has it, it could potentially come over.
Yeah.
So
It's
it's very,
airborne.
very detrimental. So with dark streaks, how do you guys get those off typically?
So the biggest thing is you can't use a high pressure wash. If you go in with any sort of high pressure, you're going to just push more granules off and cause more damage to the roof. So we come in with a soft pressure wash, which is basically just a regular old fashioned hose with a little bit of a nozzle on the end. And we do a soap surfactant and a bleach mixture, very low on the bleach, just enough to kind of like kill that algae. And we just spray, give it a nice rinse, and it all just comes right off. There's no brushing needed, there's no scrubbing. It's just literally a soft wash.
Yeah, and so the soft washer, we see a lot of times homeowners are concerned about some of their plants, but they don't have to worry about that too much because the soft wash isn't too hot, and it's not really going to damage those plants, especially if we treat them properly beforehand. We soak them and all that good
Oh
stuff.
yeah, yeah. You go through with a hose, you spray them down, you hose them down after again. Everything's going to be fine.
So algae, we know it loves roofs, and we know we hate algae, so that's what we like to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes people may know us as a company that cleans roofs because we do clean roofs, but we don't like to clean them unless we know it's going to leave you in a better position than you were in the beginning. So
Exactly.
if
Yeah.
you call us out and we get up on your roof and we see a bunch of granules coming off in the gutter, we don't want to just wash that because, like I said, it could potentially leave you in a worse situation, and then again that algae can come back in a few years. So what we always recommend after a soft wash is going to be Shingle RX, correct?
Yes, sir. Always. 100%. The other big thing too is not only does it make your roof look bad, but as far as insurance adjusters go, that's considered neglect.
It's ugly.
It's ugly. It makes the roof look bad, and it's more aged according to the insurance adjusters. So as far as keeping your policies alive and even on hail filings potentially, having that dirty roof does hurt you in that file.
Because I mean, if you just pull up satellite imagery, you can go see all the dark streaks on these roofs.
Oh yeah.
So if an insurance company doesn't even want to come out, but they know that, hey, I don't want to pay for this roof, so I'm going to find any reason to make you pay for it, the roof as a homeowner. That's why you got to get ahead of this,
Yeah.
correct?
Oh,
So
always. You want that roof to stay looking fresh, maintained, clean, and that's what RX is for.
yeah, but man, some of these roofs are so, or excuse me, some of these homes are so beautiful, and then
Dude,
just
I saw one the other day. They had literally the biggest sign ever I've seen for this, and it was the yard of the month. And oh my gosh, was their yard gorgeous! But their roof was almost completely black with a brown shingle.
did you knock that door?
Absolutely, I did.
How'd it go?
They weren't home, but
Hey,
uh,
at least we tried.
I even
I'm
put on
sure
a
they'll
little
see us in
flood.
the
I put on the
neighborhood.
door hanger though. Your yard is beautiful. Let's make the roof match.
That was so funny. That was actually yeah, a knock that we did, and that was what I led with because again, you're looking at this house and like everything's pristine, like the flower beds are perfect, like the paint's great, all this
Yeah.
stuff. But I mean, the roof looks terrible. And again, nobody's gonna spend. They don't know about it, so they're not going to spend $30,000 for a new roof or anything like that. But if they knew about Shingle RX, and that's kind of part of what this podcast is we're trying to get the word out there a little bit more, educate homeowners, be a voice for them, and another option other than just roof replacements. But
Yeah.
you know as well that we do roof replacements because sometimes a roof is just too far gone to be
Oh
saved,
yeah.
or they didn't call us in enough time. They wanted to wait that extra 5 years, and then it didn't. But if they would have called us 5 years before, we could have potentially added 16 plus years onto that roof's life.
Always easy.
So, Caleb, give us a recap on the entire process from cleaning to sealing it. Do you guys do that in the same day, or are those separate days, or how does that usually work?
No, I mean ideally we can do it all in one day. So weather depending, if something happens midday, stops us, that's always a possibility. I don't want to say we can always do it in one day because stuff happens. But generally speaking, no, that's a 1 day process. We can come out in the morning, we give it a soft wash process. Uh, In Oklahoma, heat generally spring, summer, and fall, that's going to be dry and within a couple hours. So what we'll do is we'll wash it. We'll go get the next material that we need in the truck. We'll come back. We'll spray that down, and by the end of the day, you've got a clean roof and a secured roof.
I mean, that sounds a lot better. So we're talking about 80% savings, a 1 day process with no noise, no disturbance.
No nails.
I mean, yeah, because how many times do we hear that too? Like, my roofer left nails in my yard, and you got your
Every
kids
time.
and your dogs, and oh man. So we've got an option that is so impactful for Oklahomans, and we just guys need more people to know about it.
Yeah, it's just an educational process, man.
The biggest thing I think is we see homeowners thinking roofs still cost what they did 10, 15 years ago. They remember, hey, I got my roof done for 10 grand, 12 grand. I mean, maybe even if it was 20 grand for a really large size house, those prices have over doubled.
Dude, it's
So
insane.
yeah, your $20,000 roof is a $40,000 roof. Your $15,000 roof is a $30,000 roof, and so on and so forth. So roofing has gotten more expensive, and Shingler X is now more affordable than ever for these homeowners. So Caleb, so to kind of wrap up, if your roof looks ugly and worn out, it doesn't just mean a replacement. There is other options. We can clean it, we can spray it, we can give you an 8-year warranty for 80, sometimes 85% cheaper than a roof replacement.
Yeah,
And homeowners, like I said, if you're in Oklahoma, call the only verified Shingler X of Oklahoma dealer. We are willing to help you out. We're willing to meet your budget, do whatever we can because we care about you guys. We are here to stay, and we want to help. So
yeah.
if we can help you guys out, make sure you call 844-777-2979. Visit us on Facebook or check out our Google page, Shingle RX of Oklahoma. Appreciate you guys, and tune in for the next podcast where we're going to talk about the
Rising cost of roofs.
rising cost of roofs. Thank you, Caleb. So.